Hey guys, it's Billy. How's it going? First of all, I'd like to wish all y'all Merry Christmas. It's been a week maybe since I made my last video. Lots have been going on. Obviously trying to get caught up on shopping and getting the house ready for all the Christmas festivities and parties and family coming over and whatnot. But so been kind of busy. I did get 3 packages, 3 VCLT packages, which is completely awesome. Caught me off guard. As you guys know, I sent out a handful of packages, and everybody received them, which is great. I was concerned about those last couple. Ron, yours seemed to take forever. Well, Ron Wall and Ron Haggerty, but you guys are on completely opposite sides of the country, so I guess it's kind of understandable. But thankfully, everything arrived. I hope y'all dug all that stuff. It made me feel good to be able to pass that stuff along and make you guys happy. I mean, just for example, Ronnie had sent me a video yesterday of Wolfie in his room jamming to those 7-inch singles. I think he was listening to a little Love Stinks, which was really cool. And I remember, as a kid being 8 or 9 years old and sitting in my room in front of the turntable and just all day just playing 7-inch records. So that made me kind of feel good to see that we got somebody, the new generation, doing that as well. So like I said, I ended up with 3 packages, 3 VCLT packages, and I really hadn't had a whole lot of time to film a video. But I wanted to do these all together. I like doing them separate, guys. Really, I do. But first thing, I had to open up Farley's because the box was damaged. I wanted to make sure that nothing inside was damaged. So as soon as it came in, I mean, the box was, it looked like, literally, it looked like a dog had shit on the box. and I was hoping it was dog shit and not anything else. Sorry about it if Wolfie or anybody else is listening, any kids. I'm really trying hard not to curse, but it looked like somebody had crapped all over the box, and the box had some damage to it. So I tore into that, got rid of that box real quick. Luckily, everything on the inside was fine. So since I had already opened that one, Andy had messaged me, "Did you get my package? Did you get my package?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got your package. I just haven't had time to sit down and do a proper video," because that's kind of how I think we do. A lot of us do things. Some of us say, "Hey man, don't worry about filming a video. It's no big deal." But I think a lot of times is like, you get something, you should film a video. At least that's me. I mean, don't take it personal if you guys don't film VCLT videos, because obviously we all get stuff, and we've got certain people that we pass things back and forth with that it's really not considered, video worthy. Just hey, take this. You send me something, I send you something. That's cool, especially if you're doing trades or stuff like that. But I think proper VCLTs deserve proper thanks and recognition. Sorry if you guys don't agree with that, but that's just the way I feel. So I like to typically do these all individually, but this one I wanted to group all together. So what I did is, since this year I did not ask for any records for Christmas, my wife and I decided we were just gonna take care of the kids and a couple other things, and because all year long we literally take care of ourselves. We get what we want. It's really kind of silly to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on her, whenever she just can go get what she wants. I mean, we do exchange a few little things and have like last night we went out for a nice dinner, just things like that, spending time with each other. So I didn't get any records, and don't expect to get any records this year for Christmas. So I kind of wanted to save these. This was kind of my my Christmas records here. So I opened them all up. Typically I like to open them on video, but since I had already opened up Farley's, I went ahead and opened up all 3, and I'm gonna share that with you guys now. So let's start with Farley's, since his was the damaged goods, so to speak. But luckily nothing was damaged. It was just the package. So Farley, thank you so much for sending this, man. You did not have to send that priority. I think it probably would have made it here in plenty of time if you had just sent it regular, but definitely appreciated. Thank you so much. We're going to start off with a DVD. Steve Earle and the Dukes. This is the, I believe this is the Transcendental Blues tour. I saw him on this tour. Yeah, Transcendental Blues live tour. I saw him on this tour. It was a great show. I think they were probably at their best around this time. I mean, they were playing some great material. They were playing everything, of course, all the old stuff, everything off of I Feel All Right, El Corazon, and Transcendental Blues, and as well as a couple songs off of The Mountain with the Del McCurry collaboration there. But I have this DVD. I will pass this along. Anybody that would like to see, if you're into Steve, great singer-songwriter. If you're not familiar, if you like folk stuff, you know, if you like the Townes Van Zandt, Steve Earle, well, obviously, if you don't know who the hell Steve Earle is, you don't know if you like him or not. But you know, Bruce Springsteen, John Cougar, things like that, Dylan, but with a little more country twang to him at times. So good stuff. Anybody wants this, let me know. Farley, if you don't mind, I'll be more than happy to pass that along to somebody and share the love. Moving right along, second thing here. Speaking of speaking of Johnny Cougar, a upgrade copy of American Fool. At least I believe this is an upgrade copy. I haven't had a chance to dig in here and see, but let's do that while we're on camera here and just see. I absolutely love this label. Looks like it just needs cleaned, but it could be a good could be a decent copy. Again, I mean, I've got several copies of this, but if not, if it's not going to classify in the upgrade, it's not going to focus there. If it's not going to fall under the upgrade, I just love that label. Get out my big head out of it there now to focus. If it doesn't fall into the upgrade category, Farley, I'm sure you don't mind. I will once again pass this along to somebody who could definitely use a nice copy. The cover is gorgeous. You know, and it may end up as one of those Frankenstein type things. But John Cougar, American Fool, great album. Thank you for that, buddy. And then lastly, this was killer. This was unbelievable. You know, I had this in my Amazon cart for a long time, and this is Ryan Adams Gold. Of course, Heartbreaker, such a great album. That's my introduction to Ryan Adams, and then I picked up a couple of Ryan Adams and the Cardinals things, but this was one I believe I may have even asked you, Farley, which one would be the next one that you would recommend. And I think this was the one. There was another one, the one where it looks like he's got his damn mugshot on the front of it. But it's really, I think it has been reissued, but it's really hard to find an original press of that one. So I can't wait to dig into this. As you can see, it's still sealed. I haven't had a chance to break it open because I wanted to thank you properly. But it's a double disc, 4 sides. So I think, I'm not 100% sure. This was 2003. So this may have been the follow-up to Heartbreaker then, huh? I'm thinking that's probably right. But can't wait to give that a spin because I absolutely love what I've heard so far. So, thank you, Farley. Excellent package. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Andy. So, that's the sucky thing about opening these in advance. I want to make sure I've got everything set aside here. So, Andy had sent a package as well. And like I said, thank you, Farley. For that package. Great stuff. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. I hope everything is well down there. You're not we're getting a little bit of that snow that you guys got a week or so ago, but nothing in the inches that you have. You had mentioned too that your package would pale in comparison to the one I had sent you, or your package would pale in comparison to mine. But never. Of course, yeah, I guess if you're going to look at it that way, your package does pale in comparison to mine. But But no, great stuff here, dude. Very phenomenal. Can't wait to dig into it. Thank you again. So let's move on to Andy. Andy had sent along a package, and I'm going to start with the LPs. There was some really really cool, interesting stuff in here. So I'm just going to jump in with this one. I don't know what he's insinuating here. Hog Heaven. That I'm a chubby chaser, or that I'm just a big fat pig. I don't know. I looked on the back to see if there was anything that I might be missing here, because this is totally out of my realm, and my you know, the artwork is pretty cool, but I don't recognize anybody on here. I'm not familiar with the band. If this is meant to be a joke, or if it's something. Watch Andy be like, no, you should really listen to that. You'll dig it. Blah blah blah. We'll see. It is a DJ copy, so I'm not sure if it's a white label promo or not. But Andy, let me know if this is this could have just been a stiffener. Who knows? But anyway, if it was meant for me, I will definitely give it a spin and give it a fair shake. This is the one that I was completely stoked about. You know, Andy got a new what did he do? He went out and bought up like 50 records at this dollar store a couple of weeks ago, and the dude just ends up getting these Buck Owens Tiger by the Tail. As long as I've been collecting, I've never ran across any copy, let alone a decent copy of Buck Owens Tiger by the Tail. This one's got a little bit of a tape tear on it, or a price sticker tear on there, but either way, it's a welcome edition. I don't have this, so it'll fit right in at home. I did look at the vinyl, and it's nice enough to hang in there and keep. So thank you very much for that. I'll definitely be on it. Well, I won't be on the lookout. You need to be on the lookout, since you're the one that finds all the damn Buck Owens Tiger by the Tails. We'll get one without a tear on it, and be happy. I'm happy anyway here. I don't want to come off as being an ungrateful prick, because I really do appreciate this. This is awesome. Can't wait. You know, I've been jonesing for one of those ever since you showed the first one. There was also there was a CD in there. My Heart to You. Okay, I was going to say, well, I can't read Japanese, but it does have the English translation there. This is a Japanese copy of Don Williams. It's a double disc. I believe it's a hits comp. I'm not sure if it's live or hits. It doesn't say live anywhere on there, at least if it does. It's not in American, but just Don Williams. I think it flips over. Yeah, there we go. So we got two of the Donster in there. There you go, 1, 2. This is awesome, man. You know I love Don Williams, and I'm going to add that to the collection. That was super super cool. And then these, I was like totally stoked. Andy got me not one, but 2 Kiss 8 tracks, Unmasked and Dynasty. And I did not have these, buddy. These are awesome. Super cool. They will get cleaned up and land right in the Kiss collection. That's awesome. These are in decent shape too. Thank you so much for that. That is killer. I'm not sure where you found them, or if you've had those for a long time, but definitely cool. I just found myself saying definitely. Am I Peaches all of a sudden? Definitely. You know, watching Peaches videos, I don't want to get too far off of out of line here, or way off topic, off subject. But my intention is I need to make a shout out video, because there's so many great new channels and great new people that everybody should be watching. I'm sure you're all already watching these guys. A lot of you guys tend to find this stuff long before I do. I don't have time to dig through the depths and underbelly of the YouTube land and find all these new great VC channels, but just from having you guys, like I think Brett and Andy had talked about Peach's channel, and like my friend Morrissey and a couple other guys. Anyway, I'm Here I am doing a freaking shout out video during a VCLT, but these guys are awesome. I'm gonna make a proper shout out video for you guys. But anyway, you know, Peaches, I was thinking we should make a drinking game when we watch Peaches videos. Every time you say definitely, take a shot, I guarantee you'll be freaking hammered by the by the end of that video. Love your videos, Peaches, man. Keep doing what you're doing. So last but not least, brother Steve, Harmless Rebel, he had sent out a package as well, and so before I move along, thank you, Andy, so much for your generosity and your friendship. It really means a lot. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. So moving along to the last here, Steve had sent out a package, and again, I went ahead and opened this one up. This one just arrived like 2 days ago, so. What I had ended up getting, I opened it up and was completely floored. What was great is it's things that I don't have. This is an Elliott Smith record. You know, Diggy's usually my resident Elliott Smith pass-along guy, but this is Kill Rock Stars. It looked like it was Kill Rock Stunts. The way they write that stuff on there, it's in this font. Kill Rock Stars. Not familiar. Not sure if this is an original press or, you know, they've reissued a lot of his stuff. I hope this is a little bit more poppy. You know, Diggy had sent me 2 different ones last time, and one of them was really along the same lines of the first one that he sent me. It was a little bit more on the depressing, folky type stuff, but then the other one, I can't remember which one it was a lot more upbeat, had a lot more upbeat stuff to it, leaned a little bit more to the poppy side. Maybe that was the stuff that was in Good Will Hunting, but I did really dig that. I actually, it's not that I hate the other ones, it's just I think it's gonna be playing them enough. Maybe I'll get a feel for them, but I did really enjoy the poppier stuff, and I've been meaning to tell you that, Diggy. Thank you so much for sending those over, but I gave them both a fair listen, you know, 3 or 4 spins through, and I tend to, if I'm going to say I'm going to listen to Elliott Smith, it's going to be the poppier stuff, which I don't know if he has a whole lot of that stuff. Maybe all of his stuff is sad and depressing. Who knows? Anyway, moving right along. Thank you for that, Elliott Smith, Steve. And then Steve knows the way to my heart. And again, just like the Ryan Adams, this Waylon Jennings reissue of Honky Tonk Heroes. I think this is the 2014 or 15 reissue on Fat Possum Records. This is the reissue of one of the best country albums ever made, and I'm not exaggerating in the least when I say that. This is the probably the very first outlaw country record ever made, and it is one of the finest country records ever recorded. You know, you get songs like, a lot of these songs were written by Billy Joe Shaver. Scoot over here. A lot of these were written by Billy Joe Shaver. You know, Honky Tonk Heroes, Old Five and Dimers Like Me, Willie the Wandering Gypsy and Me, Low Down Freedom, Omaha, You Asked Me To, Ride Me Down Easy, Ain't No God in Mexico, Black Rose, and We Had It All. What a freaking record! It's just an unbelievable record, and this I can actually take out of my shopping cart now, and thank you so much for that, dude. Original pressings of that are getting impossible to find. I mean, super hard to find, and they're getting very pricey. So, and I think I only have 1 copy of that original press. So having that reissue is definitely a welcome addition to the collection as well. So guys, as always, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I've turned this into a 20-minute video. I'm going to stress out like Diggy. Oh my God, 20 minutes. Oh man, what am I going to do? Of course, I could never have the hair and the undeniable charm that Diggy has. But we love watching your videos, Diggy. You need to make more videos, brother. Serious serial. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, not just now, but throughout the whole year. I plan on making a couple more videos between now and New Year's. I've got a couple things I want to I want to say, and I think you guys will enjoy hearing that take. A couple lists that I'm making, you know, but yeah, probably maybe a little retrospective, a look back on my year 2017 as far as in the VC. You know, I see a lot of you guys doing, you know, those kind of type videos. So I've seen a couple anyway, and I thought that's a great idea. I'd love to recap my 2017 VC experience. You guys, it's been great. My first full year in the VC. I couldn't ask for any more of a heartwarming welcome and great friends. So guys, I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy your time with your friends and your family if you're going to be able to do that this year. Those of you who are not, make sure you spend some quality time with your records. Just have fun, enjoy it, and be nice to each other. Take care. Peace.